What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Combat Library. And today I'm going to talk about the matchmaking to do after UFC 299. All right. I'm going to first start with the winners, and then we start getting to more important fights. We're going to talk about the losers, the matchmakers to do as well. So start off with Robelis. And Robelis building his name up. He is already kind of famous, and he's a future star for sure. And because of this, it's good to match him with big names. But still, it's not a good idea to rush him. So I will say let's start with someone that's not in a very good moment, perhaps a last good check before retirement. I'm talking about Arlovsky. And of course, will be a set ending for him, but we're talking about realistic things that are beneficial for the fighters and, of course, the UFC. So things are realistic and can happen. It's beneficial for the UFC. Second important fight, Michel Pereira. And Michel Pereira is in a very good winning streak, 2 wins in the middleweight, and he deserves a ranked opponent next. And an exciting one. And analyzing the rankings, I think it's better for him to start in kind of a lower level ranking instead of just jumping him up, even though I believe he's probably top 10 material. So, Michel Pereira versus Chris Curtis. Seems like an amazing fight. Third fight, the main event of the early prelims. The winner, Lins, Felipe Lins. He's in a 4-fight win streak, and he should fight a rank next. Similar situation to Michel Pereira, but Michel Pereira is even better. I think that Lins look kind of this guy that belongs in the top 15 to top 25 ranking, and while Michel Pereira I think he belongs in the top 10. And I think he should fight Reyes or just straight up put him in the rankings. Because I think he deserves it. He's a 4-5 win streak. We're talking about a considerably shallow division 205, so why not make him fight a ranked opponent, maybe Reyes, or just retire Reyes for how long he doesn't fight, right? So now get into the prelims. We're gonna talk about, of course, the winner, Kyler Phillips. And Kyler looked really good. He's could a ranked fighter. In other divisions, he could be fighting someone just outside top five, perhaps Sidong, but that's bantamweight. And because of this, let's go slower. I think that's a better approach. Kyler Phillips is too young and all this. So because of this, Rob Font is coming from a lost. He's I think number 9 in the rankings. So that seems like a good fight for me. Uh, that's it. Confused for a rough one. But now we're gonna start talk about both Gamrot versus RDA. The loser, RDA. RDA should retire, but since he probably is not going to do that right now, let's do a fair fight and something that's winnable, but still there's a chance for the opponent. We're talking about a old veteran versus up and coming prospect. We talk about Rafael dos Anjos versus Paddy Pimblett. I believe that's a good idea. Rafael dos Anjos is a chance for the rankings for Paddy, and that's also a big opportunity for Rafael to build his name up more instead of just fighting like a random guy that's like outside of the rankings. Fight Paddy. That's a big opportunity, good opportunity in my opinion. Okay, the winner, Gumro, and unfortunately Gumro just won again. He's the number 6. Another guy in the card just won, and I'm not really excited for it because I hate Gumrod, but still we think what's fair, and that is Gumrod versus Poirier. But honestly, I really thought it will happen. Poirier will not be facing a guy that's dull, a guy that's not gonna bring him money. So I think it's more probable that he's gonna face the loser of Charles versus Sarukin, who I hope is Sarukin. Gamera versus Sarukin too. Hope it's time. There are no questionable decisions. Uh, Quick side note: Macy Barr versus winner Blanchfield versus Hero. Who wins gets the title shot versus winner of tough season Grasso versus Shevchenko. Okay, so Blades versus Almeida. Loser Almeida. Uh, Almeida was dumb in this fight. He was just hanging in Blades' leg. Nonsense stuff. Horrible decisions. Honestly, just dumb. Start striking more. Change up a little bit. Don't just stay in the same position. Learn to move, right? But still, kind of get off the trade rate. So okay, so I think he should fight the winner of Tuivasa versus Tibura, who I believe will be Tuivasa. Winner Blades. Just got man his interim title shot. He's 1-0 with the interim champion Aspinall. So let's do it. Curtis Blades versus Tom Aspinall. Now getting into the main card. Piotr Jan Song Yedong. The loser Song Yedong. Song had a great fight. He belongs around the top five, but I don't think he is inside the top five. At least not now. He's still young. He can improve, but still he needs to defend that position before he tries again to get in the top five. And I believe that Song Yedong versus Umar Nurmagomedov is an amazing fight. Two big prospects, two guys that has this like kind of championship potential, and it's kind of this one of it's kind of this new guard fight, right? And I believe this sounds amazing. Let's do it. And the winner, of course, thank God, is Piotr Jan, and I'm so fucking happy. And another banger fight, and and that fight can take both near title shot. Probably who wins this will have just another fight to get a title shot. So uh, later on, I'm gonna go deeper into what I think should happen. Ideally, not ideally, but like realistic. What would be good decisions to make? Okay, in the bantamweight division. So Piotr Jan versus Malik Vera, banger. Gilbert Burns versus Jack Della Maddalena. Of course, loser Burns. Burns needs to think about interesting fights at this point, and he could maybe try to have an interesting fight at middleweight, like some Chris Curtis guy. Look for interesting fights at welterweight. Maybe even try to go down a little bit more in at lightweight, or just like pay someone to go up and do interesting fights. But thinking about the dynamics instead of fighting, thinking about crazy things on other divisions and all this, just thinking about the rankings. Honestly, Burns versus Sean Brady is interesting. One's a winning streak, the other in a losing one. Both are rounded, stuck fighters, powerful seem great. Burns versus Sean Brady. The winner, Jack Della Maddalena, showed he's on high level. He deserves to contend the fight for title shot next, after the Bilal one, of course. So, quick side note, I think Leon White's Bilal should be the fight. And then the winner of this match I'm going to talk about should be the next guy to have a title shot. Doesn't matter if Leon wants, doesn't matter if Bilal wants. So I believe that the best option is Jack de la Maddalena versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Now let's talk about the another strike for strike fight. Kevin Holland versus MVP. The loser, Kevin Holland, is the guy for exciting fights. So let's do another exciting one. Uh, Kevin Holland versus Kelvin Gastelum. Kelvin Gastelum's trying to go down to welterweight again, right? And I think that due to his history and his potential as well, he deserves to fight a ranked guy. Kevin Holland, almost outside the top 15. I think he's like in the top 13 now. So interesting fight, good idea. Kevin Holland versus Kelvin Gastelum, absolutely banger. And the winner, Michael Venom Page. Michael Venom Page is also another guy of exciting matches, and I think he should be matched with another striker. Let's fucking do it. Michael Venom Page versus Steven Wonderboy Thompson. Up in the rankings. Of course, Wonderboy's come from a loss, so he should defend his position, and seems great for me. Now we're going to talk about the co-main event of the evening. Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint-Denis. Loser, Benoit Saint-Denis. It seemed like he was sick, so he still had this kind of top 5 potential. And still deserve a chance to go up. But I don't think he just should be gifted another top 5 fight like this. I think he should fight up. If I'm not wrong, he's like 12 or 11. He should fight a guy outside the top 5. And I'm talking about a match that's exciting. Two Europeans, guys. Benoit needs to take some time to heal from that KO. And the other guy is also hurting. His leg is in a very serious situation. Uh, so maybe maybe end of the year, maybe beginning of the next one. Benon Aslanidis versus Rafael Fiziev. Interesting fight. Looking forward to it. The winner, Poirier. I think he should try to go up, fight someone like Kobe, but like similar to like the Burn situation. Uh, I think he's not really interested in doing that, and I think the UFC don't like when people do this. And I think he should fight the winner of Charles the Bronx Norman Sarukian. Quick side note: winner of remember the winner of the BMF title between, of course, I believe that the winner of the BMF title between Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje should fight for the title next. Meanwhile, of course, unless Charles or Sarukian finish the fight very fast and don't get hurt, okay? Uh, but either way, you give the winner of either Charles and Sarukian or Max and Gaethje the title shot, and the winner of the other match fight Poirier. That's my opinion. Okay. Main event. I already talked about Shiro. It seems like a good chance for both of them to bounce back and maybe get a rematch in the future and win. He would ideally fight Mirab, maybe Corey, but if he managed to fight an undeserving Shiro, I think he will be getting his chance at double champ status. Um, and UFC loves him, so I think it might happen. I think it's probably happening at the end of the year. Maybe Spain stuff, maybe America, O'Malley versus Topuria. And I will release a video going more in details about what I think about this match and quick summary of what I think the bantamweight division should be under the search of double champ status. Of course, when you have a fighter trying to go up, I think there should always be a interim title fight, and I think the interim title fight should be between the two guys that right now deserve a title shot. Both of them could get a title shot now, and I would be happy because they deserve it. And that is Murad Valashvili versus Corson Hagen. Murad deserves it a little bit more, but still, okay. Murad Valashvili versus Corson Hagen for the interim title. Number one versus number two. Of course, I'm just considering the Aljamain Sterling because he's not in the division anymore. Uh, and he should get the interim opportunity, and who wins get a chance to the title. Well, meanwhile, Piotr Jan versus Tito, uh, maybe the guaranteed title shot for Piotr, maybe a first of two. It's if it's a Tito win. Number three versus number four, I think it's an interesting next uh, challenger fight. I think it should be also interesting. Cejudo versus winner of Davison and Cody. Winner get keep that five position. Number five versus number eight. One or more wins get a title shot. And Song Yedong versus Umanu Magmedov. Guaranteed just outside the top five position. Two or three fights get a title shot. I think this seems like a good picture for the bantamweight division. And I think that's it for today. Hope to see you guys soon. May God bless you all, and bye.